Greetings, everyone. Retro New Gamer here, and welcome to the first episode of R.I.G. Retro Mondays. Where today we're going to be playing Mega Man, the original game, which is one of my all-time favorites. And at the same time, I'm going to be also discussing my thoughts on all the E3 press conferences today. So I sat through all of them. First off, where do I start with? Bomberman. Bomberman, wrong series. Oh, you might hear me wrestling through papers. That's because I took notes on pretty much everything that caught my interest in E3. Yeah, the first game they showed in the Microsoft one, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Stupid thing, die! Yeah, not terribly impressed. I mean, it had good sound effects and the cinematic graphics was good. And I was surprised the actual game demonstration. But to be honest, I never in any Call of Duty games, I never see many changes between the various games in the series. Then again, I'm not that big of a fan of Call of Duty. That's not to say I don't like shooters, I do, but well, well, at least some of the aircraft look nice. Yeah, and what I see, I think I saw some mech-like things. If these are just what my impressions of it. Though I don't know why this was shown. I can kind of see why they would show us the Microsoft thing, but they should focus more on exclusives, or at least start with an exclusive. Then again, Sony didn't do it either, but Call of Duty hardly counts as an exclusive, and having add-on content either there first or exclusive there to the console doesn't qualify. And most of the trailers had too much emphasis on cinematics. Oh, again! It comes out sometime in November. No, what else is new? Let's see. And they announced Forza a DLC pack for Forza Motorsports 5. Almost unnecessary, but it did fit in well to the announcement of Forza Horizon 2. Yeah. And it's an Xbox One exclusive, which actually looks nice, especially the whole dynamic weather thing. Let's see, join servers instantly? That would be really nice, especially since a lot of games don't allow that for some reason. With things like lobbies. And the cars look really nice, and I like the detail on the tracks. And the car choices were pretty good. Whoa, too. And I also like how the trailer was focusing exclusively on the gameplay. Very nice. I mean, I like focusing on the gameplay. In fact, that's why I do a show. Or any of my shows. I like focusing on the gameplay. Well, sometimes cinematics are good. I like focusing on the gameplay. Let's see, some of the other games. Let's see. Evolve. That one looked really nice. Detailed graphics. So there's already any time between this and the Forza Motorsports trailer. Let's see. I don't think I took many notes on that one for some reason. However, Assassin's Creed Unity, not some from the bits in the Microsoft conference and some from the Ubisoft conference. Let's see, I'll focus on that one now. Yeah, set in the French Revolution, a great time period to deal with. Then let's see. And I like the whole Foreign Brotherhood thing. Sounds good. I mean, I'm not a terribly huge Assassin's Creed fan, but I have played some of the games and enjoyed them. Let's see. Yeah, the gameplay demo was nice, both in this trailer and both in the Microsoft and Ubisoft press conferences. The good demo, and like most of the games, good parkour mechanics. Yeah, and the music was and I like the music in the trailer. It really fits the time period. And some of the buildings, some of which I've seen photos of in real life, they're rendered really well, which I found amazing. Let's see, what are notes I had for this thing later on? I'll look for those once I get to a safe stop. So, which in Mega Man almost is pretty much doesn't exist. Oh my! I swear that one life keeps respawning. Okay, die, Cyber Joust, die! Let's see. Oh, no, I get on the ladder. Let's see. I got the thing for, let's see, Ubisoft, Assassin's Creed. Yeah, all the things I noticed, detailed textures, and just like the Microsoft one, lots of gameplay. And it mentioned a bit of story, which sounds really nice. And lots of focus on the gameplay in this one. Now let's see. Oh, okay, Bomb Man's about to kill me. Let's see. Die, Bomb Man! No! Probably one of the easiest bosses to kill, just a buster. Oh yes, I got him! Yeah, hit him along with Cutman. Let's see. Anyway, another one, Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, I've not played that particular game series. I love BioWare stuff. I mean, I play a little bit. I think I might have played a little bit of Mass Effect, and I love the original Knights of the Old Republic. Let's see. What I see for Dragon Age Inquisition? Decent music, nice graphic style, and character designs, and let's see. Good demonstration and cinematics, and it comes out on October 7th. I might take a look at that one. Oh yes, I have to also. Oh yeah, and even more in my notes on the EA one, which is really good. Yeah, graphics look awesome. Wait, I'm not ready for you to come in. Let's see, good gameplay. Oh, the effects are really nice. Let's see, so is the music. And the story sounds interesting. I don't go into too many story details, especially not when we know so little. Let's see, yeah, show the gameplay demo, and the dragon looked awesome. He really did. And I like how it has two different battle systems. One is almost like more action-oriented, and one like older RPGs. And as I said before, this game just looks awesome. Let's see, I also got, let's see. Oh, probably the highlight of most of the press conference until the Sony part, but I'll get to that later. Sunset Overdrive! Oh my, nice trailer! And a good soundtrack, and I like the somewhat cartoony style it was in. With a story to boot, and yeah, Funny Host looks awesome. I mean, when I saw that game in the trailer, it looks over the top, insane, and awesome. Let's see, you are the hero, the unconventional weapons, and it's going by some things they said. Some of the Microsoft guys said. Then let's see. Yeah, as I said, over the top crazy. And, I mean, getting to a roller coaster being an objective? What the hell? That's insane! So is riding on the roller coaster railing. Without a roller coaster. That's also insane! I mean, this game is just flat out insane. And it's almost making me consider possibly getting an Xbox One at one point. Let's see, what was the next game I had on the list? Let's see. Oh yeah, the Dead Rising DLC, which is almost like Capcom poking fun at itself. Yes, I did that on purpose. Yeah, cosplaying as different characters from Capcom's games. I mean, they have no storage. Let's say they're basically poking fun at themselves. Funny talking about Capcom since right now I'm playing one of their oldest games. And let's see, another one that didn't catch much attention is Disney Fantasia Music Evolved thing. Yeah, for 360 and Xbox One. That really didn't catch my interest, so I wasn't able to find anything interesting on that one. Same thing with with Dance Central. Let's see. Oh, Fable Legends looks pretty nice. Yeah, good art style. And let's see. And Hero Entering Old Ruins, an old RPG, a whole thing in fantasy games. And lots of mythical creatures. I mean, the trailer showed a lot, so like redcaps, ogres. And I like thinking about mentioning multiplayer playing as a villain. I'm sure a lot of us want to do that. Let's see, endings, I think, depending on skill, so multiple endings. It would be an interesting concept to see. Let's see. Oh, and they showed an awful lot of gameplay for Fable Legends. Actually made it for the first time. Let's see. And there's one game I was only able to look at briefly. And I think it might have been because my connection timed out. And I missed the whole thing of seeing Conquer. It's interesting. I think Rare bringing back one of their old guys who I don't think has been seen since the Nintendo 64 era, coming in a game which should destroy any idea that Nintendo consoles are family friendly. Conker's Bad Fur Day, which was originally on the Nintendo 64. Let's see. But there's one I caught a little glimpse of. I think Ori and the Blind Forest. I mean, it looks really nice, but I didn't get any information on that. But let's see. Halo 5 Legends. Oh, good God! Another Halo? Really? I have nothing against the series. I mean, they're good for multiplayer, but I mean, with 5 main games, a prequel, and a couple of spin-offs, haven't we had enough Halo? I mean, the cinematics are good, and the character designs were, but I don't know. Now, one thing that's really nice is the Master Chief Collection for the Xbox One, collecting all the 4 main games. Yeah, it's great, good idea. And let's see, and I like the playlist for the missions. Let's see. One thing that surprised me is that the series is 10 years old. Huh. Can't think of it. Yeah, that does make sense. I mean, I do remember Halo 2 around 8 or 9 years ago. Yeah, and I like how they kept the original for Halo 2, kept the original multiplayer. Oh no! No! Urgh! And they had recreated some Halo 2 maps. I think they might like Halo 2 since they put a lot of emphasis into that game. Though then again, I'm told that it's among the best in the series. I mean, this would be great for people like me who weren't able to play the older Halo games. Let's see, all unlock holes is available. That's pretty nice. And let's see, it includes that digital series thing they're making with the Halo 5 beta. So Halo fans are happy. Let's see, Halo 3 360 Cornerstone? I can kind of see that, but I seem to recall that Halo 3 came out a couple years after the release of the Xbox 360. So the 360 had already been around for a while by the time Halo 3 rolled around. Then Halo practically saved the original Xbox. I mean, look at the library for the original Xbox. I mean, Halo's probably in the original lineup. Halo's probably one of the few decent games in its library. Let's see. I was looking at some of the 2015 games, like Inside, good graphics, and interesting concept. And I like how I mentioned a lot of things with the indies, how they have full Xbox One access. And some indie games look nice, including Mighty Number 9. And if you're somebody wondering why I'm playing Mega Man for this video, that's why. Mighty Number 9. Just seeing that video for a few seconds. I mean, which is probably the closest thing we're going to see to a new Mega Man for a while. which looks like it's probably going to be Mega Man in all but name. I mean, it's created by Keiji Inafune, the creator of Mega Man. The character of Capcom is now treating poorly. But hopefully, Mega Man's inclusion in Super Smash Bros. 4 will increase interest in the character. Enough for Capcom to make another series and not a and hopefully one they actually put effort into. Let's see, Rise of Tomb Raider looks very detailed graphics and focus on cinematics. I would like to see in gameplay, but oh well. I mean, if they get the graphics look that nice in gameplay, that would be amazing. Let's see, and some of the other games I didn't really pay much attention to, mostly because they're not coming out until 2015. Like Witcher 3. Yeah, Killer Instinct, which is a reboot. Let's see, Phantom Dust, same thing. Let's see, The Division looks pretty nice. I think there's some more, but I don't know. And some others, and Crackdown, another older game, looked pretty good, interesting. I mean, some of these are reboots of older games. It's making me interested in trying to find the older games. And let's see. Oh, no. Let's see. Now focus on the EA stuff that I didn't already cover. Let's see, EA 2013, 2014. Let's see, they opened up with Star Wars Battlefront coming out in spring 2015, or at least more details, I think. Yeah, and the graphics look very detailed. Almost like the exact scenes from the movie. It's from the movies. And it looks great! And I like how DICE is rebooting the old Battlefront series. I mean, saying that this is going to be the third Battlefront game. And for those who are saying actually this would probably be a fifth game, as far as I'm concerned, those two handheld games didn't happen. I mean, I still get why LucasArts, before they were shut down, almost completely ignored Star Wars Battlefront. I mean, considering it's extremely popular. And one of the most popular shooters. I mean, that along with some of the other older Star Wars PC games like Jedi Outcast. But anyway, yeah, let's see. Inquisition, I already talked about that. Let's see, and it showed a bit was probably a Mass Effect game, and the still graphics I saw looked pretty good. And I'm sure the games look pretty good too. Let's see, Sims 4. Sims is interesting. I mean, I played the original Sim City, but for Sims itself, I like the concept that, I don't know, I never caught onto it. And let's see, be able to control the hearts of characters by actually controlling their personalities. That actually sounds pretty cool. I'm actually almost kind of considering getting this game. And I mean, I like how stylized the graphics are, just like in all Sims games. And I think most well-writes games. And let's see, and yeah, you can share Sims with their personalities with other players. That's on other consoles. So that's actually really nice. And the trailer's pretty nice. And let's see, coming out in September. Yeah, good release date. Oh no, wrong way from Big Eye. And let's see, some of their sports games look interesting, like UFC, good details. And let's see, playing as Bruce Lee, that's a bonus. I mean, there was that one Bruce Lee game, I think, that was on the original Xbox years ago, but I think that one was a little on the crappy side, so not a good way to play as Bruce Lee. And the gameplay looks very solid. And let's see, it says development for 2 years. That sounds impressive for EA. Let's see, NHL 15, soccer game. I mean, no, hockey. Yeah, more controls, detailed arenas. Gameplay models look pretty realistic, but are actually going to stay like that, or is it going to be like EA did or is it going to be like EA did with Madden last year? I mean, will the graphics look like this in the final product? I don't know. Let's see, and there's that one game from Crytek Games, first-person game. Yeah, for all the sports things with all the aircraft and things like that. I mean, for a prototype, those graphics looked really good. Let's see, PGA Tour, very detailed, and trailer showed cinematics and very little gameplay. Now, Map 15, I actually like how it showed the gameplay. Let's see. Yes, that's one way to kill Cutman. But it only works here, not when you fight him at the end. Best thing about Mega Man games, fighting all the enemies, or sometimes more irritating, is fighting all the enemies throughout the game at the end. Let's see, we're Map 15. Yeah, graphics look a little different than in previous games. And I like how it shows the gameplay. Probably so they don't have repeat what happened last year. When they were focusing on when they really didn't show much gameplay and it didn't look anything like they anticipated it would, like they said it would. It comes out in August. Let's see. I missed the jump. Let's see, I have 1 life left. Actually, no, 2 lives. Hey! Hey! What's going on here? No! No! I refuse to accept that! Let's see, Dongate looked really nice. Let's see, metagame looks good, and it says everything tries to story arc. That'll be interesting to see in execution. Oh, come, for goodness sake! Why can't I get up there? Oh. Actually, can't I... Oh, I should have just... Why didn't I just think of that? Now I'm going to focus on doing this. Let's see. Actually. Let's see if I can get there. Nope, I can't. Yeah, Doghead looks pretty nice. Let's see, Mirror's Edge. Yeah, pretty good. I mean, let's see. It says it focuses on movement! It has some parkour mechanics. Well, this is basically reimagining of the game. Holy about that idiot at Edge Games trying to pull another Edge thing. And let's see, looking over, let's see. FIFA 2015 looks decent. As you can probably tell, I'm not much of a sports person, so I can't say much about these games. And let's see. Yeah, and the trailer has some good pre-renders, but can the graphics in the game itself live up? I mean, you almost have the pre-renders that look as good as you want, but ultimately, it's the gameplay and it's the actual gameplay that matters. Oh god, one of the banes of every Mega Man player's existence: disappearing blocks. Let's see. Another one looks good. Battlefield Hardline. Yeah, basically the whole cops of hours thing between cops and criminals. Yeah, it's I like this little departure from the standard Battlefield games in the set in different wars. And that's probably my preferred game. I mean, it's similar, I think, to the Battlefront games, or it's probably more accurately that Battlefront is similar to it. I mean, because I had the original Battlefield 1942, which, by the way, is available for free on Origin. Yeah, and the stills looked pretty good. Now, I hope that EA doesn't screw this one up like it did with Battlefield 4. Whoa! 4 last year. And the gameplay down looked good. And baseball bat as a weapon? Awesome! Let's see, didn't I have some more information on this in one of the later ones? Let's see, I think there might have been some information in Sony's about the, some DLC, but I don't know. Let's see. Ubisoft's presentation. I mean, good God, is that what? I mean, was that seriously their idea of how to run a press conference? I mean, it was done in a very unprofessional manner, and not even in a good way. And there's practically no chase. I mean, I was tempted to count how many swear words slipped into that one. Especially from the person who was basically running the show, that woman who's running the show. But that's interesting things like Just Dance Now with the almost infinite multiplayer. Interesting concept. But the concept and how it works in practice are two different things. I mean, I guess we can see how this turns out. And let's see, The Division has more information there than in the Microsoft reveal. Okay, this is one I need to complete the game. Let's see, yeah, the good graphics are very detailed, and I like the story. It's pretty engaging. But one thing I noticed is that they didn't show a gameplay demo. Which, I don't know, I'm not thrilled with that, something like that. Let's see, The Crew. That one looked really nice. That car game? That one looks really nice. I mean, car games and racing games are among my favorite genres. I mean, some of my favorite games include Driver and some of the Grand Theft Auto games. Though I like Grand Theft Auto for being able to drive like, whoa, no! Oh, come on! Be able to drive like a maniac. Let's see. Yeah, it had great visuals, and I like how it's showing gameplay footage, and a lot of it. I mentioned the huge map, which I like to see how they pull this off. I mean, the cars looked really good. It launches on, and one of the details I got is that it launches on Veterans Day for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Let's see, Assassin's Creed Unity, I already talked about that. Let's see, Shape Up, another fitness-related game. So it looks interesting. I mean, it kind of reminds me of some of the Wii Fit minigames in a way. And you work out the game, and it was interesting minigames. But my question is, how does this work? Considering as mentioned, it's going to be on the Xbox One, and exclusive to it, I'm guessing if this translates into this thing uses a Kinect. The question is, how well will it work with the Kinect? Hopefully well. But I really like the unique and stylized graphics. Let's see. Valiant Hearts. That was one of the other highlights from the Ubisoft demo in the press conference. Let's see. 7 World War I. Huh, so 100 years? Huh. A really good setting for such an interesting time in history. Let's see. I like the art style. I mean, it has this 2 feats with it, but it seems focused on the dog. But one thing I noticed that didn't really seem to mention much about the gameplay. That was close. I mean, I will have loved seeing gameplay. And let's see, Rainbow Six Siege? Yeah, it mentioned it was in pre-alpha. Those graphics are great for pre-alpha. And it had a really nice gameplay demo. Clearly without any sort of censor. Oh, no, I don't do this whole stage again! Yeah, what else can I say about the Ubisoft demo? That gets my vote for the worst demo, for the worst press conference, E3 press conference this year. Though I haven't seen Nintendo's yet, I hope we get some information on that from that one tomorrow. Let's see, I think I'm almost done with my notes, so I can get to focusing on this game. Yep, so I'm power up. Yeah, and let's see, the last one. Oh, the one that was probably my favorite of all the demos. The Sony one. And started with Destiny. Which looks really, really nice. Yeah, the environments looked pretty good, and I liked how the character models looked. Yeah. And the enemies... Oh, some look pretty interesting. And looking at the effects, oh, some of those are really good. And the narrator kind of looks kind of comedic, and just looked awesome. And the beta will be out on July 17th. Now, one thing which I might try to get is... Whoa! Is the white PS4 bundle, which comes with Destiny, coming out in September, on September 9th when Destiny launches. Let's see, another one which I think looks interesting. Let's see, what was it called? I hope I'm getting the name right. The Order 1886. Oh! No. Die, you stupid things. Yeah, dark environment, which... but it does not say tell as others, it still looks nice. I mean, the gameplay looks pretty good, and the enemy designs, pretty interesting. And it looks very promising. I hope to see more about this one. Let's see. Entwined? What are those things? They look like cranes. Whoa! I pressed the jump button! God. Yeah, and I like the styles. And what it's about. Whoa, why did I do that? I hate when we do stupid jumps. Let's say controlling 2 characters at once. I like to see how they pull it off. I mean, I've seen it done in other games before. I mean, I think there's one. I mean, there's one there's a DSiWare game called I think Chrono Twins that does something similar. And I think The World Ends with You also does something like that. And let's see, attempt to bring the characters together. It'll be interesting content to see. Let's see, attempt to bring... Yeah, let's see. And I don't know why, but the gameplay reminded me a bit of Tempest. Let's see, it says it's available right now on the PS4 and the PS for $10, and it will be available on the Vita and PS3. Let's see, I'll find more as soon as I get up here. Disappearing blocks, abandon every Mega Man player's existence. And let's see, Infamous Second Son's DLC, First Light, which you know, the original game is not required, which almost makes it its own game. Or it could be something like the lock-on cartridge just for Genesis. Ugh. Yeah, it has some nice animations though. It says it comes out in August. Let's see. Let's see. Little Big Planet for PS4. Nice character depth, and I like the visual style. The whole the whole handcrafted thing look. Yeah, getting that much texture and 3D polygons when also using 3D models. Well, I know how hard it is, so they get so I feel for them for that. Let's see. Ooh, an extra life. If I can get to there in time before it disappears! Which I couldn't because of this. Let's see. Yeah, and let's see. I like the new character who can wall jump and move faster. Let's see, wall jump. Kind of like some of the Mario games ever since Super Mario 64. Which I think is the one. No, wait. It was the one that introduced wall jumping to that series. And let's see. And another character who's the strongest. I don't really know one of those things. Let's see. And the largest character and the strongest can also become the smallest to get through small gaps. Interesting contrast. One that will probably hopefully play out really well. Actually, why did I need to bother killing that guy? I can just do this. Let's see, and there's another new character who can fly. And let's see, another one that was interesting. Bloodhorn. This is quite right. Yeah, Bloodhorn looks pretty good. Yeah, dark atmosphere and good visuals, and like the surreal design of the thing. Let's see, Far Cry 4. Decent environment, gameplay demo. And the demo is far more tasteful than Ubisoft's demo. I mean, come on, that's not a professional way to start a presentation, guys. And it was mostly more tasteful. Some words did sink in, but I don't think the F word snuck in like in the Ubisoft one. Let's see. And the gameplay looks pretty great, and the vehicles awesome. And I like how you invite friends to join a game on the PS3 and PS4 versions, even if they don't have the game, which is pretty nice. And the trailer, oh boy, that was pretty nice. Jump up. Let's see, Magica 2. Yeah, good graphics. And I like how the funny trailer. And the gameplay looks pretty good too. To the point when I probably have to try and find the original at one point. And let's see. Oh, the highlight of the entire evening was announcing a game that will be coming to the PS4 and PS Vita. The classic PC adventure game from LucasArts called Grim Fandango. Here's a question though: that game's had a cult following for over a decade. What took them so long to bring it to re-release it? This was definitely a highlight for me. I was so happy when I saw that they're bringing this classic adventure game to not only to newer platforms but to consoles for the first time. And this is great since the game has not been available for many years. I mean, in the later thing, it mentioned that the only way to get the game is through piracy, which is that's not true at all. You can find copies of the game on it. You can buy copies of the game on Amazon, but the problem is, yeah, and I managed to get my hands on a copy of that game. That it doesn't run well on modern PCs. Yeah, Grim Fandango does not run well on modern computers. At all. I mean, the game runs extremely slow and it crashes at some points. I mean, I think it's a Windows 95 game, and a lot of DOS games and Windows 95 and a lot of Windows 95 games, they do not run well on modern PCs. And let's see, it showcased a couple indie titles. Let's see, like Talos Principle, and let's see, I think it was Hotline Miami 2, Not a Hero. Got him. This turns old Broforce always look nice, and a lot of them remind me of old Flash games. And let's see, Let It Die, good visuals and gameplay demo. Let's see, Abzu. I like the water details and the fish details, and how stylized it was. Let's see. Oh boy, this will be hard. This will be hell. And it's a PS4 exclusive. Oh, and another one that caught my attention is No Man's Sky. Unique visuals, and I like seeing the dinosaurs at the beginning of the trailer before showing what the game actually is. Let's see, and I like the sky and the space colors with green and then a purplish color. And let's see, fighting planets, and it's a sci-fi game, an infinite universe where anyone can share. And I like how everyone starts a different planet. Interesting concepts. I guess it sounds like the possibility that many planets start out on their own, then they go to, when they eventually develop, they can to a certain point, which could take a time which in real world time can probably take many millions of years to actually gain technology to travel to other planets. Oh my god! And also the concept is a lot like Spore. What else I find? Oh, and some things about the PS4 itself. Let's see, the YouTube uploader sounds nice. And if there's a feature in the PS4 for add voice commentary to the gameplay videos, that'd be really nice. As it'll make my show a lot easier. I mentioned the free to play games. Interesting to see those making their way to a console. Hopefully, we don't see a bunch of crappy ones with microtransactions through the roof. Then again, no console gamer will. If that's the case, though, I don't think any console gamer will take any of these free to play games seriously if that happens on a console. Let's see. Jump over this guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get away from that penguin thingy. Let's see. And the PlayStation Now announcement looked really awesome. It says it'll be on the PS3, Vita, and PS4, and also on Sony, televisions. Okay, before you cause any trouble, I'm gonna kill you. Ugh, I hate this one. Let's see. As in, use to play games from the PS4 library, or from the PlayStation library, which considering the libraries from all the PlayStation, which if they put the great games from the libraries of all the PlayStation consoles, will be extremely massive library just from the 12 years of the PlayStation 2 alone. Yeah, the time is just right. Oh, you listen to PlayStation TV, which allows you to play PS3 video game, PS Vita, as well as PS1 and PSP games. Really nice. I like some of the games from those consoles. One of my focuses lately has been to collect PS4, PS1 games and PS2 games. Oh Lord! Here's the most annoying part of the stage. Let's see. It's going to cost about $100. Oh, and the one that closed it, or one of the ones that closed it, Mortal Kombat X. Good cinematic, and it looks pretty nice. But I wonder how it'll turn out. How the game itself will turn out. Hopefully, it can live up to the Mortal Kombat games of old. Oh! No! No! Oh. Both of the most annoying disappearing blocks in the world, and I had to repeat them? Oh. Mega Man games are cruel, let me tell you. Let's see, from a softened Mortal Kombat X trailer, it had good... It looks like it has good fight mechanics, and of course the fatalities. But I noticed that the text needs more of a Mortal Kombat feel, which it didn't seem to have. Oh, come on! Let's see, one thing that looked interesting was the Ratchet & Clank remastering. Those are great games in the PS2 era. Oh, what the heck? That was not a jump. That was not a jump! Let's see if I can get through both of these. Let's see, the one that closes off, one of the ones that closes off is the Batman Arkham Knight trailer. I like the details, and Batman looks great. And yeah. And the style at the graphics are in is actually fitting considering the license. Whoa. And I mean, and when they show the vehicles in the cities, they looked great. No! And it showed a nice gameplay demo. It made the game look like a combination of Twisted Metal with Batman. Which actually sounds like a really cool concept when I think about it. Oh, and the character designs are pretty nice for the ones that they showed. And let's see, and they closed it with Uncharted 4. And the cinematics look great, and jungle look nice, but I can't really say much about it until I show gameplay. And well, that's pretty much everything they showed at E3, and my thoughts on it. I mean, these were interesting press conferences. And I hope that after Nintendo's tomorrow, I'll have some more information from there to share with you guys. And I'll probably also include it with the Indie Tuesday episode for tomorrow. Oh, come on! What's this jump? This jumping is turning to a snail! Well, I think that's enough Mega Man gameplay for now. I'll cut the video off here. Well, I hope you enjoy the next episode, the first episode of Retro Monday. Yeah, next week's will be different because it won't have the E3 stuff, obviously. And I hope you enjoy that one. And I hope you enjoyed some of my thoughts on E3, as well as my as well as my some kind of skills from playing the original Mega Man. Well, until next time, everyone.